Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are back with another video on, yep, this is it right here. This is one of the most popular vehicles on the channel. Yeah, this is the mid-90s Mercedes wagon. You are starting to get a little bothersome, animals, okay? I got the duck there, I got the dog there, and I got one super duper squeaky car. So what's in the box right here is going to fix this. We are also hopefully going to address engine mounts and whatever else I can find that is wrong with this car. So without further ado, play the intro and we're gonna get these beautiful hands just really, really dirty. That is a backbone to something that got dragged in here and eaten. Please be dead, please be dead. Please. Oh, I smashed his brain. Yeah, we got rain. Hunt for the second vehicle has taken us to... What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
What do you think about this car, Mike?
Mikey likes.
You like it?
Mikey likes.
I'm in the car.
Well, we had the front wheel removed. We have the new lower control arm right there. We have the old one still attached. I have marked these little concentric rings right here. We're focusing on the wrong thing right there. But anyway, this is when you go for an alignment. This is how they kind of align your wheels. There's one on each side, okay? So basically what I'm gonna try to do is just replace the control arm and leave all of this attached. I saw it on a video on YouTube, so it's gotta be possible. I can only get one of my strut compressors in here and it's the wrong kind. Anyway, we're gonna be very careful. We're going to take those two bolts out. We got the one bolt that is right here that has to come out. We'll support it with my other jack right there. And then hopefully, we can get her loose. It doesn't take a whole lot of tools, a couple of 22s and an 18 and a 19, I think. And then it should just drop out. Hopefully, if I have the spring compressed enough. But let's see what happens, all right? This is where I sprayed that silicone to stop the squeaking. It lasted about a week. And then the squeaking came back. Okay, so let's see how bad the original is and how nice the new one shall be. Yeah, you just had to get a word in, didn't you? After about 2 hours, Lola's even given up. We got it out, okay? And let me just tell you, if you don't have the right tools, you don't have the right spring compressor, just don't even do it. Don't even attempt it because it's gonna screw you up. This is the old. Look at that, there's nothing left. This is the new. I can't even get it to move right there. So that's good. These are nice and tight. This is good. This is the reason it was so hard to get these bolts out. Okay, they had just literally almost rusted in place. So we'll clean this off. We got some nice lubricant. We're gonna put this in here like this. Well, actually it goes like this. We will align our marks so the steering is correct. We'll get it all installed. So it's just kind of backwards, the reverse of what I've done. But this, seriously, if you don't have the right spring compressor, don't even try it because this was way too scary, way too involved, and way too overdue. That's a hot mess right there. Well, it has been another 3 or 4 days, and I gotta tell you, this is gonna solve all of our problems. When it comes to compressing a spring, these Harbor Freight jobs are terrifying. They are so scary, and it's not the right tool for the job because all sorts of things get in the way. Basically, these kind of click onto here, you tighten it up, and it compresses the spring. When the spring is already partially compressed, you can't even get these in there. So it's out with the old, and hopefully, my new Chinese tools, also terrifying, is going to work. Basically, this fits inside, and thank you, Lola, for that. Appreciate that. It compresses it from the inside, so it goes something like this, and then something like this. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in between the two. This goes up in the middle of it, and you tighten it up, and it compresses the spring. Then you supposedly will have access to everything you need to have access to, if that makes sense. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Let me get this all set up, And then we will, woo! Yeah, that's terrifying. Ah! Here we go, that's how it fits. Oh, this is scary. Hopefully that's enough. So we got to make sure this goes in the groove right down here. And then we just kind of button it up. Okay. Okay, there we go with that. And this guy will sit right there. You come up to hold everything in place. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do this. I may have to tighten it up some more. Dagnabbit. Yes. Okay. That's fantastic. Now, oh my gosh. Let's get the red thread locker, lock everything up, lower it all. It's going to be perfect. All I can say is thank God she's in. Okay. Everything looks good from here. It's lovely when your little discs get caught in the springs. Okay, there's not a lot of room, and you can't, you know, in the video they show you it just slides up where there's more room, pop it right out, no problem. That's not real life, my friends. It is not real life. So anyway, we got her going. That's good. We'll get the wheel back on. And then after about a week of work, we're going to move on and do, what's next? Oh, yeah, engine mounts. As far as motor mounts, there's the new one. This came out of the box. It does say Meili, Germany, and then it says made in China. So I don't know. And this F looks very suspicious. So we'll just see. I got two of them, one for each side. So it's now made in China for Germany, I guess, maybe, or this is the original and then they just filled it with oil. Who knows? As far as the old one goes, you get a 17 on top. A 17 down below. There's a little 10 holding this heat shield on. I kind of leave that loose sometimes. And you raise the engine from below and it just comes out like this. Okay, the only thing you have to worry about, you have a little tab right there. See that part that sticks up? It goes through the heat shield and that tells you which way everything is fine. This one, it doesn't look bad at all. There's just nothing on it. There's no Meili, there's no made in China, there's nothing. So anyway, on with the new, out with the old. Maybe it just lost the oil. Who knows? Can't be any worse than it is. So we'll get the new one installed right here. And then we'll do the other side, which is a little more difficult. I did remove, as you can tell, the fan. Here we go. There it is, there it is. Get the little notch. The little notch kind of goes through there, and we'll get it all buttoned up. Yeah, we removed the box. This side is going to be much more fun, but I just wanted to show you that's why I love a straight six. You get so much room to work on things. We did it, absolutely. Yep, this old girl has a lot of life left in her. Now, don't be too alarmed. The wheel is kind of cockeyed and everything because she just hasn't settled. We got the new control arm on. We have the left and the right, this way, left and right engine mounts ready to go. And I'm going to take a new camera along for our test drive. This is the Insta360. It's not sponsored. This is all bird poo. I got bombed this morning, and it looks horrible, but I don't want to wash it because I'm too lazy right now. But we're going to see how this does with some driving footage. So I think that's recording. And we're just going to get in, turn the key, take her for a spin, and see how she drives. It's got to be better. I mean, it really has to be so much better. It can't be worse. All right, hopefully she's going to start. First turn of the key. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm sorry, you don't get to go with me this time. You got to stay here. Sorry. Okay, we also have Lola locked inside the house. Let's just hope the wheel doesn't fall off. I think if we can get by the day without that happening, that's going to be really nice. Okay. I think it's going to work. Let's lock the duck inside, and then we'll continue. Window is down to listen for weird sounds, and I can tell already the engine mounts, even though they looked about the same height, they were just a skosh, is a good word, taller, and I can feel a difference already. I really can. So let's just kind of take a cruise around the neighborhood. I don't hear any squeaking or squawking or anything. This old girl, she wants to live. She really does. And just the way things are coming together, wood included, she's marvelous. She really does look good. Let's kind of go this way. I'm just not happy with the exhaust right now. I thought I got it. I tightened up the exhaust connectors to the exhaust pipe. The exhaust manifold is tight as can be, but it still feels like there's a little bit of a leak. Feels like, sounds like. It sounds like there's a bit of a leak. Okay. Okay, so what comes next? That right there, the 2 to 3 flare, I think is what it is. I have a new spring for that, so that will be, I think, the next video in the series on the Wonder Wagon. And then what do I do with the car? You know, I have two. I have the other one that we just started the process on getting the title for, because the guy I bought it from was just selling it for parts, and he did not give me a bill of sale or anything. And then he was going to hopefully, you know, work on getting the title. And then he kind of dissed me and forgot about me, which is okay. You hear the brakes? That doesn't sound good. Maybe they're just going to wear off some more. I mean, I had the car in the back of the house for 3 weeks maybe, so there is some rust on the calipers. But back to the subject at hand. We're working on the title on the rat wagon. This one, what do I do with it? Do I keep it? Do I sell it? Is there a market? I've seen, unfortunately, 2 or 3 of these things in Oklahoma Facebook Marketplace, but they're all in really terrible condition. This is much better, much nicer. This one runs and drives, which is better than some of the other ones. But let me know what you think I should do with it. I love it. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. I just happen to have 2 of them, and the other one is actually in better condition. So, yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up, folks. So thank you very much for watching. We are back with another video very, very soon. Until then, have a great day. Keep wrenching with those kids. If you have kids that are interested in cars, please, please, please start working with them. Show them how to change a tire, change the oil, and then keep going from there. All right? Have a good one. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.